we go. All right. Good morning.
Good morning to you,
How are you
sir.
doing today?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Nice having you in our studio.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Okay. Please, can you tell us your name and tell us your name. Let's start with that. And a little about yourself.
Okay, my name is Chohu Joshua Emmanuel, and popularly known as Attraction. I'm a fine artist and also event developer. So that's basically what I do.
Are you from Plateau State?
Yes, I'm from Plateau State, bona fide Irigwe by tribe from Bassa local government.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I know. Okay, let me know. Let me say congratulations because I saw you on stage. I know I've been working with you on the Zaman Tare art exhibition.
Yes, sir.
And tell me, what actually prompted you to being part of the art exhibition? Um, yeah.
Okay, as an artist, I will always look out for platforms that enable us express ourselves in the area of art. So, and then with the current challenges we faced in Nigeria, especially when it comes to the breach of peace caused by insecurity, and a lot of us, or let me speak for myself, I've always looked for an avenue to really see how I can address some of these issues concerning peace. And then when the Zaman Tare exhibitions came up, I was like, this is a perfect platform that it will give me the edge to reach out to many people that will need to address the issues of peace using art, because art is a tool that cuts across every religion, every culture. No, everybody accepts it. It's not a taboo or haram in any of the places. So art was a good medium for me to really express. So when the Zaman Tare art exhibition came up, I picked interest in it, which I was lucky to be selected as one of the beneficiaries of their grant to be able to produce the work of art that address some of those art challenges, which I was glad during the exhibition. I approach my art in a different form that is not always usual from what other artists do. I approach it with a speed painting. Started the painting from at the stage where everybody was. So it thrilled a lot of people with the performance, and at the same time, we're able to pass the message to see how all religion will come together in order to promote peace on the plateau.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you about your experience, but you already talked about
Okay.
experience on
Okay.
stage. Yeah. But how did you feel being on stage and then, I know you didn't have less than 500 persons there watching your performance. How did you feel being on stage there and doing what you were doing?
Well, it's an awesome moment or feeling for me to see that. First of all, it's when it comes to me expressing my art, I'm not always concerned about number. I'm concerned about the quality of people that are around. These are the people that can pass the message of this transformation, this message of peace we're trying to promote here on the plateau. So looking at the caliber of people that were present that day, I knew that these are the people they are like stakeholders in every community that can go and mobilize people and say, we've experienced something today. These are some of the things young people are doing on the plateau to promote peace, and then they will know how to inculcate or encourage their young people to be part of it as well, to see how we promote peace together. Yes, sir.
Okay, now this brings me to the question I want to ask. You just finished an art culture. Sorry, what would you call it?
Yeah, we call it a cultural expo.
Cultural expo.
Yeah.
And I learned it was big.
Sure.
So, tell me something about it. What's the connect with Zaman Tare art exhibition and what you did?
Okay.
Talking about the grants to
yes.
connect and all
yeah.
of that.
Yeah, but that's where I was actually starting from.
Okay.
While at Zaman Tare, after the exhibition, I thought to myself, I said, this shouldn't just end as an exhibition, as just an annual thing. the issue of peace or the breach of peace, and it is a constant problem we're faced in today, especially on the plateau. And from where I come from, the tribe of Barca local government, they have had series of unrest, series of attacks from the enemies of the land. So, and then it dawned on me that I can also do this in a different way that can connect everybody. Now, and from the grants I also benefited from Zaman Tare, I saw it as a good startup point for me to put it up in order to bring the cultural expo. It was a show that I felt that in putting some part of the grant that I got, instead of spending it on nice clothes and shoes and stuff, I felt, let me do something for my people also. Let us tell the world our true story. Now, what we did was we were able to invite different tribes on the plateau, different religion on the plateau, in order to come and witness that. The idea was to showcase the cultural beauty of Riguelan. Now, because we know we are peaceful people, we are hospitable people, but due to the unfortunate incidents that keep happening, now it has made our land look like a danger zone, a red flag zone that nobody would love to come. But we feel it is not true. It is not completely true what people think about us. And then we wanted to change that narrative by asking people to come and see for themselves what is different from most of the things they carry on media and social media. Some of the things are not totally true. So, and this is one of the best of its kind events, especially the cultural show. And then because it was even the management of the event center we used had to call us to really thank us that prior to our event, another set of culture came and did their events, but they were fighting, they were not coordinated. So like with the way we were able to go about our own way, coordinated it well, we planned it well, at the end of the day, it was a success. It's one of the most rated events on the plateau as we speak, due to the coordination, and then there was good turn up. The hall was filled with people who really wanted to hear this story of the Rugwe and then appreciate their culture. Wow. Yes. So not just that, a lot of people participated regardless of their culture and background and religion. They participated in the local delicacies of the Rugwe people. Yes, they were able to eat, and then we really saw that as a platform where we were able to build more stronger relationship, peace with other tribes, with other religion on the plateau.
Wow. And I learned there was also a beauty pageant.
Yes.
And
yes. Yes.
Wow.
Okay. The beauty pageant was in a way, because we look at it that young people have been used as instrument to go about, should I say, they're being used for this violent act.
Yeah.
So, and again, we won't shy away that young people today are also involved in all kinds of vices like drugs, and alcohol abuse and all of that. So we decided, okay, let's model a set of young people that will serve as ambassadors for good behaviors that other people can reference to, like, these guys are doing well, why can't you be like them? Now that's one of the essence of the pageantry. Now in this pageantry, like, these young guys went through 3 month intensive training, not just rehearsals on how to do catwalk or run walk, but we taught them so much about values. How to become better citizens of Nigeria, how to become agents of peace, how to be people that will continue to propagate togetherness in the society, so that they can be good examples that other people can reference. Because we know that what come about all these vices is usually peer pressure and influence.
Exactly.
But we feel that when we're able to create another set of young people, instead of complaining, let's see how we bring them and teach them so that they'll begin to be the ones causing the peer pressure for good. That other people will be like, we want to be like these guys. Now, today, they are like the young celebrities who've been able to produce and showcase. That a lot of people now want to be like them. A lot of people say, next one want to be part of this. Even people that didn't understand what we're to do, but at the end of the day, these guys, everywhere they go, people want to snap with them. People want to relate with them. People want to invite them for interviews and stuff. People want to have them appear on their events, So we feel this is a good start, which is part of what Zaman Tare have triggered.
Wow. I was going to ask this question now.
Yeah.
Are you planning another episode? Because is there continuity? Because I just want to know
Sure.
if it's just going to end there.
No. We've started something that we can't stop, and then we'll be working so hard on the sustainability plan. We don't want this because challenges of life around peace, insecurity have continued to increase. About all the social vices are also on the increase. That means there's serious need for us to keep working hard to make sure that this thing stops. So part of the things we're having on our line of program, we still, because Uruguay is still our target for now because of how bad things have been over there. But the idea is to capture Plateau as a whole. Now, we're starting this year, this April, with the Uruguay Cultural Carnival.
Okay.
Yes, Uruguay Day is a cultural carnival which will be taken to the community. Now we'll be going to Basa in Miango or Kor. So to have this event, the idea also is to build hope in the heart of these people, because most of them have lost their homes, they've lost their loved ones, they've lost their farms and a lot of things. They don't have shelter, they don't have clothes, they don't have food. Now what we're trying to do is to see how our event will still bring the world to see what these people are going through. Our event will help showcase, still promote the culture, and also build hope in their heart, like I said, to tell them that this is not over. There's so much in this life that you can still become. You can still rise from ashes to beauty. This is one thing we believe. So until when you go there, and with this event we're planning, we believe that it can go a long way to stir up hope. And that is just a step one. The major one we're looking at is that's the bigger expo, that's the Uruguay Cultural Expo, which we're planning to have that in the city of Jos, and we want to host that at Rampam Township Stadium. Now, the idea is to bring the entire plateau to really tell the story.
That sounds like a very big plan.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you this now. Let me say this, maybe as a final note.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have a word for the EU, because the truth is they are the donors. I don't know if you have a final word to say as a beneficiary,
Okay.
direct beneficiary of the grant.
First of all, let me thank them for the step.
And CAFOD to say.
Yeah, and CAFOD, right? Yeah, CAFOD and the EU, they sowed this seed in my heart, and it has begun to grow, and I believe will grow to greater heights. And now I thank you so much to them, and I also look forward for us working together in order to achieve this and make it possible. And then God bless them for their effort in order to keep promoting peace on the plateau or in Nigeria as a whole, because this thing is so devastating, especially to us who have been affected directly. It's not been easy on most of us. So we believe that with their efforts, that the change they've been expecting will really come to pass. The peace they've been working hard to see that it's possible. with us working together, you will believe that it will be easy for us to make this achievable. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Traction.
It's always a pleasure, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah.